sacrificial lambs in the transition. Knowledge and I always talk about how like where we see some of our missteps was that we were still thinking of the industry as if we were trying to be Rockefeller. And we were like, man, we just got to go, we do this and this and this, and then we make this kind of record, and then we'll be on the radio or be whatever. And you guys signed a deal really early with Warner. Yeah, talk about that experience a little bit, what you thought you guys were trying to do when you did it, and kind of what happened when you got there.
I mean, we got signed by, a dude that worked with the Beastie Boys. And
yeah, we know him. He was our second A&R meeting.
Oh, Ticula.
Good
but,
tick.
We're coming in, with a dude that we think, understands the language. And I truly think he did. But the thing about it, like, I've been recording since the 90s, when they had money for development. And if you were an artist that had talent, but you weren't ready, they were going to pump $1 million in you just to develop you, send you to dance classes, put you in the studio 24 hours a day with writers and producers, whatever you needed, media training, food budgets, limos. So I'm coming off of that and then seeing the whole industry kind of shift. And that's when we got signed. We got signed right at the beginning of the shift from that traditional record label system to the internet. And with us, we were very headstrong in who we were and what we could bring to the table. And we have been making music from that point for like 7 years. We started JW in 2000. So by 2007, we get signed. At that point, we had heard no so many times. We had heard your music is trash. Like big name producers were telling us this music is not good. There's no chorus. It has no, like, we can't find the cadence or the signature. Like, this music is not good. So by 2005, like, people start fucking with it. And then we get signed. At that point, we're just like, if you're signing us, it's because you know who we are and you know what we do and you want to be in business with that. So it's very clear cut. You're either going to be in business with it or you're not. And they did everything that they could. They tried to split us up. That was within the first 6 months, where they come to me and they're like, what do you want? We'll give you whatever you want. Who do you want to work with? Don't you want to be a star? We'll make you a star. We'll open the budget. You'll get whatever, blah, blah, blah. That didn't work. Then it was like, okay, we'll let you guys do what you want. So they gave us the budget and we went in. We had the studio we wanted. We had the team we wanted. We recorded all this music. And, we think we're getting somewhere. And the A&R guy, but okay, so also to put it into context, we're a Black band making alternative music. So they sign us to the rock division of the label, not the urban side, which I hate that word. Not the Negro
well, hopefully
side.
It's gone now, right?
Well, it's gone now. Yeah. 40 decades later, but like not the Negro side. They sign us to the rock side, right? So, and you would think like rock music, has a little more leeway to what they can do. So we're thinking, oh, that might be better. They might understand us more. But they just didn't understand not just what we were doing and who we were, but the shift that was happening. So they were trying to just figure out, how do we stay afloat when the internet is popping and taking away all of our sales and all of our business? And then we have this weird ass group that doesn't want to play the game. And we just went off and we were like, yo, we're losing our momentum. So we're just going to put our own album out. And we put that double album out on our own. We didn't even tell the label that we did it. And I think like a year later, they came back like, well, can you guys do that? And it was like, well, we fucking did it already. It's out. And we're touring it on our own. So we just kind of used, I think, the leeway of the name of being signed to Warner Brothers as a way to we just did our own shit anyway. Yeah. And then it was just like, the turnover starts happening. where people are getting fired. And then once your A&R guy gets fired, then it's pretty much like nothing you can do at that point. You know, you're lost in the sauce. But I think one thing that was great for us was that we got the studio time to make a great record that we eventually did put out. And we got in the room with some amazing collaborators, like Greg Wells we worked with. I smoked too much weed and I can't remember anybody's name, but the dude from TV on the radio who I love so much.
Dave Sitek.
Yes, Dave said it. I mean, like, the people that we got to work, we even did a session with Bruno Mars and Philip, like right before Bruno blew up. And it was just like, so we got the opportunities.
Amazing.
And at the end of the day, we got to put out the record that we wanted to put out on our own terms. I think it was something, you know, when you're a band, things start rolling and people start throwing opportunities at you. You take them with a grain of salt, with the hopes that you can come in and just maintain who you are, you know. And then sometimes it doesn't work out that way.
It's real.